Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be changing the oil on this 2021 Kawasaki KFX50. I have another video where I installed this Big Gun Evo exhaust on it. Sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it started up and then let it warm up, and then we'll change the oil on it. Before you drain the oil, you always want to warm up the engine so it comes out easier. So let's take the seat off so I can jump start it. I still need to get a battery for it. This thing's always been difficult to start cold, and I don't understand why. It's just the way it's always been. So I already got the gas on. I forgot to turn it off last time, but should be fine. Let's go ahead and crank it up. I'd help if I turn this on. There we go. Let's try just putting those on the little nuts. All right, let's try that. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kickstart it. Shouldn't be too hard. Don't know what's going on with that, but we'll just kickstart it today. One kick. Wow. All right, let's go take this thing for a little ride to warm it up a little bit. With this exhaust. Dang, I think it sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and change the oil now. Went to O'Reilly's this morning to get oil to change some other stuff I have, and this is really the only ATV oil they had, which Lucas is good stuff, so I don't mind. All right, so the drain plug, if you're looking at the front of the quad, is going to be on the right hand side. It's down by the kickstart. It's a 17 millimeter bolt. It's right down there. I'm going to set you up down here so you can see. So it's right up here. Oh, well, you can see that, but go ahead and break that loose. So I bought this quad brand new, and for the first few years I bought it for my son. He didn't really ride it much, so there was no need to really change the oil. I can show you the tires, they're still like brand new. It's only within the last few months he's really started riding it, so this is going to be the first ever oil change on this bike. Oil still looked really clean and stuff. I checked it, but just never changed it till now. So we'll go ahead and get this plug out of here. Oh yeah, it's still real clean. Starting to get a little dark, but still pretty clean. So I'm gonna go to the other side of the bike, and I should have done this first. You want to pull the oil fill out so it'll let all the oil drain out. Yeah, that oil is still really clean. Really don't like how it drains right there onto the frame rail. It's kind of not the best design. They should have put in a little funnel thing. But what do you expect? It's just a kid's quad. All right, I'll go ahead and let that drain. And then once it's done draining, we'll plug it back up and fill it up with oil. All right, so the oil's about done draining. This drained pretty quick. This thing's super easy to change oil on. If you've never changed oil, this might be a good machine to start with if you have one or access to one. So we'll go ahead and reinsert the drain plug back in. Don't want to drop it in the oil pan. I've done that a lot of times. Then you're fishing through used oil trying to find the plug. So once this is tightened all the way down, or I just finger tighten it all the way down, I'm gonna wipe off that oil, spray it down with some brake parts clean so it doesn't drip oil everywhere. It's kind of really not the best design for that drain plug to be right there, but I mean, it is what it is. So I was reading online, I think this, you can swap a 90 cylinder and head on this and make it a 90. Which might be a fun project. So don't go super tight with it. That's tight enough. Don't want to strip those threads. It's an aluminum case. Be a nightmare. Go ahead and wipe that down. We'll spray it off with some brake parts clean. Just gonna get these frame rails and stuff right here. Spray the drain plug. All right, there we go. I'll just let that drip into the pan while we're putting new oil on it. All right, so we'll start off by filling it with some oil. I got this 10W40 Lucas ATV/UTV 4-stroke oil. This doesn't take much oil. It's like 7.7 liters, so not much at all. So I don't have a measuring cup, so we'll just fill it up a little bit and check it, fill it up a little bit and check it. You do not want to overfill your engine with oil. So we've only put like half a quart in there. It still needs some more. I don't know the exact capacity, so you can look that up online. I'm just going to keep putting it in there till it's full, start it up, run it for a little bit, and then check it. So I'll let you know once I figure it out how much it takes. All right, there we go. It's a little overfilled, but once we start it and it circulates the oil, it should be right at the full mark. So let's go ahead and screw this back in. Let me double check that again, and then I'll start it up and let it run for a little bit and shut it off and check the oil. All right, let's go ahead and recheck that oil. These do not have an oil filter, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna add just a little bit more to it. Check it again. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Perfect. So that's how you change the oil on a KFX50. It's really simple. This would be like a great first time to do it, you know, if you've never done it. on anything. These are really easy to change them on. There's no oil filter. So anyways, thanks for watching.